I didn't want to come on here and, do my Love Island reviews because I'm like, this, it's not really what I want to do so much on my channel. But I had to. Like, it was bothering me now. Like, I had to. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense because they're more than halfway through the season. So for me to come and do a review now, it's kind of like, there's no point because people that been doing these Love Island reviews, they're doing it episode by episode. So I'm like, why am I coming here? Let me just sit down and watch the reviews that I see. But every time I watch Love Island, I'm screaming at the screen. So I'm just like, okay, let me just come and just give my thoughts so far on this season, on the castmates. And then, if this video gets a lot of reviews, then maybe I'll do episode by episode from now to the end. So I'll just do like a quick close note of like what I've been thinking so far. First of all, I love the people I love most of the people on this season. I love the fact there's a lot of melanin. There's a lot of melanin on this season. So that already is a plus for me. Like, 2 thumbs way up, you know what I'm saying? I love that. So when the first episode came on, I was really upset. And I actually posted about this on my Instagram, but I was really upset because I'm like, oh my God, Justine is not getting any love. Why isn't she getting any love from anybody? Tom, Dick, and Harry are all choosing everybody else but Justine. And I was just getting so frustrated for Justine. I don't know if anybody else felt like that, but I was just getting so frustrated. I was getting so hurt because the girl was there like on the first night crying. And then we have Mackenzie telling her, oh, maybe the guys are just intimidated by you. Oh, we can go into a whole topic about that and about how Black women are seen when it comes onto the dating scene and how they're seen as intimidated. Like, there's nothing that Justine did to make her intimidating. So that in itself really irks me. But anyways, I'm not gonna go episode by episode because there's already so many episodes that passed. But that was one of the first things that really irks me. But she hooked up with Trey, and Trey was, showing his affection for her. And at first I was like, okay, Trey kind of looks like a player. But then I was just like, okay, maybe Trey just really wants love. It seems like he just really wants love because he was just saying all the right things and he was really, seemed like he was really into Justine. But then I realized that he kind of moves on really quickly, If one situation doesn't work out, then he moves on and he's almost saying the same things to the next person, like he did with Kristen and I forgot whoever else he hooked up with. And I was just like, if you guys watch Love Island UK the last season, I'm like, he's giving me Mike vibes. The way he just moves on so quickly. But when he's in it, he's really in it. But when he moves on quickly, and then he's in it, like really in it. So I was like, Trey was starting to. I was not really feeling Trey after a while. And then there was the other guy. The other black guy, the really tall black guy with the southern accent. I can't remember his name. I'll put it below once right now I can't remember his name. I'm just trying to spit fire. He was a really cool guy, and he was with Rachel. And then after he chose Justine, and then I was like, okay, Justine's getting some love now. Justine's getting some love. But I guess Justine and him didn't really mesh. They weren't, like, she was trying. It seems like they were both really trying, but it just wasn't really working out. So they parted ways. He was gone. And so on and so forth. The first guy, James, I didn't really understand why he was so crazy. I thought he was just doing the most. Like, he was doing the most. He was the epitome of the most, Look into the dictionary, the most, you see his face right there under the most. He was doing too much. So I understand why Maura was turned off. Quite frankly, I'd be turned off too. And yeah, okay, so he's gone. Bye. Like, how do you feel about yourself? You came on the show for 3 episodes just to do the most? Like, it's dead, man. So he's gone. Now we have, Johnny and Sally. They're a cute couple. They're good. Johnny is Johnny. Hey. Johnny. Johnny. Johnny's a little woo. He showed a little bit of his side on Casa Amor. Johnny's a the first night, you know, with Mercedes, people calling her Toyota on social media. Guys, you can't be so mean. People calling the girl Toyota. But anyways, him and Mercedes first night kissing in bed, cuddling. Poor Sully is back at the house being as pure, you know, holding herself. There's a lot of great guys that she wants to get to know, but she's like, no, Johnny's gonna come back and da 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 da. And he did come back to her, you know, after, you know, the recoupling after Casa Amor. But once he broke the news that, yeah, he was, you know, he kissed a girl, he met a girl, he did a little bit of thing. It broke her heart. It broke her heart. But I knew, even though it broke her heart, I knew she was not gonna leave her because Sully is sprung. Sully is sprung. She is sprung. He is, I don't know if he's necessarily sprung, because I'm still wondering if they would last outside of the house. Do you guys think they would last? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if they would last outside of this house. That is still up in the air. But Sully, I think if it's gonna last, it's definitely gonna be Sully putting everything she has in the relationship to make it last. Johnny, we'll have to see. But yeah, so now we got Sully and Johnny right now. We have Carrington and this new girl, a girl that he brought back from Casa Amor. I think they're cute. I mean, I'm not really invested in them, to be quite honest. They're not really giving me what needs to be given. So I'm not really invested in them. They're like just there. They're cute. Like, they're happy. Poor Kristen, like, I feel bad, but she also knew, like, after Casa Amor, they broke up. So I'm pretty sure she knew that he would probably come back with somebody, but maybe she just didn't want to believe it. So when that happened, that was quite the scene. But, you know, and then now we have Calvin and his girl that he brought from Casa Amor, Cher. Calvin and Cher. I think he had an initial attraction to her, and I think for me, it feels like she just wanted to get on the show. She just wanted to get in the house because her eye was really on Caleb the whole time. And that conversation between her and Justine, where she's like, you know, well, my options are so open, and Justine just had to shut that down. She's like, well, you know what? Caleb's not open. Caleb's quite satisfied with me. Okay, hold it. That was good. Kind of put her in her place. But yeah, she's there. So it's her and Calvin. And then, oh yeah, we forgot about the girl Lauren that made her little headway, and all the guys were sprung after her, but nobody really wanted to connect with her, or she didn't really want to connect with. I don't know. She was there. She was like a blip in time. She came, she made a little bit of noise, and then she was gone. Whatever. Connor, that's single. Kristen, that's single. Mackenzie recoupled up with Jalen because Connor and Mackenzie's relationship was so dysfunctional. So, okay, so she coupled up with Jalen. Now, Jalen, I don't know what you guys think about Jalen. For once, I'm actually kind of on Mackenzie's side. Before, I was like, Mackenzie, you're not it. But now I kind of understand more of Mackenzie's side of things. Yeah, if I brought you into the house the first day, you're talking to all the other girls. We haven't yet sat down and have a one-on-one. You're coupled up with me. What are you doing sitting with Kristen? You're not coupled up with Kristen. She didn't pick you. I picked you. So what are you doing? But yeah, I understand. I would get kind of cheesy. And the fact that he's so defensive. And then he's talking about, oh, I'm seeing parts in you that I didn't like coming out. And no, Jalen, right now, Jalen is not it for me. Jalen is not it. I was happy. I was just like, oh yeah, Mackenzie, get a new Mac. Oh, Jalen seems like he's it. But no, once people get on the show, true colors form. You know what I'm saying? He's forming right now. So I'm not really feeling Jalen at this point in time. But my couple, Justine and Caleb. Tears of joy, yeah, tears of joy. Justine and Caleb. Yeah, I love them. I love them. I hope they win. I pray they win. Right now, they are the power couple. Before it was Johnny and Sully, but they're number 2 now. It's Justine and Caleb. And Caleb. Sorry, I have to put my computer down. Caleb Caleb's a man, okay? Can we tell you? Can we tell you? Caleb is a man. He's a man's man. I don't know if you noticed that all the dudes in the house come to Caleb for advice. All the dudes sit down and talk to Caleb for advice. And all the dudes sit down and talk to Justine for advice. Power couple, okay? And, you know, I just love the scene, the little part. I don't know how many people caught it, but I caught it, and my heart just kind of, it fluttered a bit. When Carrington was like, oh my God, Connor and Mackenzie are talking. Should I go over there and break it up? And Caleb's like, no. Sit down. Connor's a man, let him handle his own business. Ooh! The way Caleb just sunned him. He's like, sit down. He's a man. Let him handle his own business. That is what you call maturity. Oh, Caleb. Caleb. He's a man, okay? So right now, those are my thoughts right now on what's going on. I'm up to date on the episodes. If you guys want me to do episode review, let me know in the comments below, and then I'll just do episode review. But yeah, I tried to speed through this just to get caught up, but I had to. It was itching me. I cannot be silent. I couldn't be silent on this anymore. I couldn't do it. So there you have it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all